Life in a Turkish village. Living in a Turkish village is a unique experience that opens new horizons and offers a new perspective on the world. This article aims to give an overview of life in a village in Turkey, revealing the reasons for choosing this lifestyle, describing daily life and local customs, and describing the benefits and challenges faced by residents. Overview of life in a village in Turkey. Life in a Turkish village is a world where tradition and modernity intertwine to create a unique atmosphere. Villages in Turkey range from small, consisting of a few houses, to large ones where thousands of people live. They can be located on the coast, in the mountains, or in fertile valleys. Each place has its own unique culture and customs. Many villages preserve old traditions and customs that have been passed down from generation to generation. For example, many residents practice crafts that were popular hundreds of years ago, such as carpet weaving, embroidery, or pottery making. Rural life in Turkey is also characterized by its rhythm. Here there is no constant city noise, hustle and bustle. Instead, the days are filled with housework, tending animals and fields, long walks, and friendly gatherings. An important feature of living in a Turkish village is the proximity to nature. Residents can enjoy fresh air, clean water, and lush greenery all around. Many villages are located near national parks or nature reserves, making them ideal for outdoor enthusiasts and eco-tourists. Finally, living in a village in Turkey is an opportunity to experience true Turkish hospitality. The locals are always welcoming and willing to share their traditions, culture, and way of life. Reasons for choosing this lifestyle. Many people, including expats, choose to live in the Turkish countryside in search of the peace and quiet that is so often missing in the hustle and bustle of the city. It's a place where you can listen to birdsong instead of city noise, and enjoy starry skies unshaded by light pollution. For some, it is an opportunity to return to their roots and live a more natural life. In a Turkish village, you can participate in agricultural work, grow your own fruits and vegetables, and keep pets. This allows you to feel connected to nature and get the satisfaction of working with your hands. For others, moving to the countryside is a chance to immerse themselves in another culture and learn a new language. Living in close contact with the locals, you can learn about their customs and traditions, learn to cook traditional dishes, and, of course, improve your Turkish language skills. Finally, living in the countryside can be attractive to those looking for more affordable housing. Real estate prices and the cost of living in rural areas are typically lower than in cities, making this option especially attractive to retirees or those who work remotely. Daily life in a Turkish village. Daily life in a Turkish village begins early in the morning with the awakening of the roosters. The inhabitants go about their usual business. They go to the fields, do their household chores, and prepare food. Children play in the streets and adults socialize over a cup of Turkish tea. During the day, many residents engage in agricultural activities such as planting and tending crops, harvesting crops, and caring for livestock. Working outdoors is an important part of their lifestyle and culture. In the evening, after a hard day's work, families come together for a shared dinner. This is a time for sharing news, discussing the day's events, and simply relaxing with loved ones. Although life in the countryside can be difficult and require a lot of physical labor, it is also rich in the joys and pleasures of a simple, natural life. Mutual aid, strong family ties, proximity to nature, and the opportunity to live according to tradition are what make life in a Turkish village so attractive to many people. Description of daily routines and local customs. A Turkish village observes local customs and traditions that vary from region to region. Every day after sunset, all the villagers gather to spend time together. discussing the news of the day and sharing stories. It is a time when children play in the streets and adults exchange news and rumors while enjoying a cup of Turkish tea or coffee. An important part of life in the village is working together. All members of the community participate in harvesting crops, building new houses and other community work. This not only fosters a strong sense of community, but also helps to strengthen social ties between residents. In a Turkish village, great importance is attached to hospitality. Residents are always happy to welcome guests into their homes, offering them the best food and drink. This act of kindness and generosity is the foundation of social relations and an important part of Turkish culture. Religious customs are also observed in the village. Many residents regularly attend the local mosque and participate in religious rituals and festivals. This is an important part of their identity and a way of expressing their faith. In general, life in a Turkish village differs from urban life in its simplicity, proximity to nature and strong community ties. It is a place where people live according to traditions and customs handed down from generation to generation, while remaining open to new things and change. Interaction with local residents. Interacting with the locals is one of the most attractive aspects of living in a Turkish village. Villagers in Turkey are known for their hospitality and friendliness. They are always happy to help, share their knowledge and habits, and learn new things. Locals can be great guides, helping you explore the neighborhood, find the best places to shop or relax. They can share local recipes, teach you traditional crafts, or simply tell you interesting stories and legends of the area. Interaction with local people also helps to better understand and accept local culture and customs. This can be particularly useful for foreigners seeking to adapt and become part of the local community. Don't forget that mutual respect and tolerance are key elements of successful interaction. Respect local traditions and customs. Be open and friendly, and you will definitely find common ground with the locals. Benefits of living in the countryside. Living in a Turkish village offers many advantages. Peace and quiet. Unlike the hustle and bustle of the city, village life offers peace and quiet. They are places where you can enjoy the beauty of nature, wake up to the singing of birds and fall asleep to the sound of leaves. Healthy lifestyle. Living in rural areas means less stress and more physical activity. Villagers are often engaged in agricultural work, which contributes to better physical health. Fresh produce. In Turkish villages, it is possible to eat fresh, natural food. Many villages grow their own fruits and vegetables and keep livestock. Community. Life in the village means belonging to a close community. People here care for each other and are always ready to help. Culture. Living in the countryside provides a unique opportunity to immerse yourself in Turkish culture and traditions, which can be quite different than in an urban setting. Low cost of living. Living in a village is usually cheaper than living in a city. The cost of renting or buying housing, food and other goods and services is usually lower. All these factors make living in a Turkish village attractive to many people looking for tranquility, a healthy lifestyle and proximity to nature. Problems faced by residents. Living in the Turkish countryside, despite all its advantages, can also present certain challenges. First, the availability of modern amenities may be limited, especially in remote areas. Some villages may not have a stable internet connection or cellular network, which can be critical for those who work remotely or are used to a constant online presence. Secondly, language barriers and cultural differences can be a serious obstacle, especially for foreigners. Although English is becoming increasingly popular in Turkey, not everyone in the villages knows it. Therefore, learning Turkish may be necessary for a comfortable life. In addition, it is worth considering that in rural Turkey traditional attitudes and beliefs prevail, which may be very different from the Western mentality. This can affect the relationship between men and women, child rearing, religious beliefs, and much more. Therefore, it is important to study local customs and culture well before moving to avoid misunderstandings and conflicts. Housing and living conditions. Housing conditions in Turkish villages can vary greatly. In some villages you can find traditional clay and wood houses covered with stone slabs, with terraces and patios. These houses usually have thick walls that help keep them cool in the hot summer months and warm in the winter. In other villages you can find more modern houses equipped with all amenities including ventilation, heating and internet. Most of these houses are built of brick or concrete and have a modern design. The cost of living in the countryside is usually lower than in cities. This applies not only to housing, but also to food, services and entertainment. Many products such as vegetables, fruit and meat can be bought directly from local farmers, ensuring freshness and quality of food. However, it is worth considering that some villages may have limited access to health services, especially specialized ones. In these cases, it may be necessary to travel to the nearest town. Overall, living in a Turkish village offers a unique experience combining tradition and modernity, simplicity and comfort. It is a place where you can enjoy peace, tranquility and beautiful nature, and meet hospitable and friendly people. Cultural immersion. Living in a Turkish village offers a unique opportunity to immerse yourself in the local culture. Here you can participate in local festivals and events, learn local crafts or cooking. Turkish villages are known for their traditional holidays and festivals that reflect the country's rich culture and history. From harvest festivals to religious rituals, these events offer a unique perspective on Turkish life. Learning local crafts is another way to immerse yourself in the culture. Many villages preserve traditional crafts such as pottery, weaving, and woodworking. Many artisans will be happy to share their skills and knowledge. Turkish cooking is another area where you can learn more about the local culture. In the villages, you can learn how to prepare traditional dishes from fresh local produce under the guidance of local people. In addition, living in a village gives you a deeper understanding of the Turkish way of life and mentality. Here you can see how important family, community and tradition are to the Turkish people. This will not only allow you to experience the culture, but also to feel part of this unique society. Practical information. Moving to a Turkish village starts with finding the right property. You may need the help of a local real estate agent who knows the local market and can help you find the perfect house or plot. However, it is worth considering that some villages may have restrictions on foreigners buying land and real estate. In addition, it is important to understand the legal aspects. In Turkey, there are certain laws and regulations that govern the real estate and residence of foreigners. Therefore, it is recommended to consult a lawyer who specializes in these issues. You should also consider that medical services in rural areas may be limited. It is therefore worth making sure that you have access to quality healthcare before you move. It is important to remember that adapting to a new environment can take some time. Learning the Turkish language, getting used to the local culture and customs, establishing ties with the locals, all this takes time and patience. However, most people who have moved to a Turkish village claim that it was one of the best decisions of their lives. Living in a Turkish village is a unique experience that can enrich your life and offer new perspectives. Despite some challenges, many people find true happiness and fulfillment in this lifestyle. If you are looking for peace and quiet, proximity to nature and the opportunity to immerse yourself in a different culture, then living in a Turkish village may be the perfect choice for you. Our company specializes in the selection of real estate in Turkey. We can help you find the perfect place that fits your preferences and needs. If you have questions or need more information, please contact us.